What's going on, guys? The Barber Phil here, back again with another haircut tutorial. And in today's cut, we've got a major transformation, guys. First time visit, never cut his hair before, first time in the shop. 9 months of growth, said he hadn't had a haircut since shutdown. Wanted a mid to high bald fade on the sides, leave it a little bit weighted in the parietal ridge area because he wanted the top to be able to spike forward or wear it messy or even take it over and back, but we didn't want it to be an undercut. He made sure that he said he didn't want an undercut. So there's a lot of things that we had to take into consideration when doing this cut. So make sure you stick around for the entirety of the video. See how we got from point A to point B. I did lose a little bit of footage, so the video is not the longest video, which is one reason why I'm hoping maybe you guys will be able to stay tuned from the beginning to the end. Stay tuned to the end though, because that's where we'll be doing the giveaway. I'll draw somebody from Sunday's video to Wednesday's video. I'll make a drawing out of all those that commented Clutch 2021. You guys are killing it. I appreciate all the support. So as I mentioned in the intro, guys, this is a first time client. I've never cut his hair before, and as a barber, that can be intimidating at times because you don't know what lies underneath. You don't know their hair growth pattern. You don't know the way their hair lays, the way it wants to fall. Especially with this length hair, so make sure you stay tuned, guys, see how we got to the end. So what I did first here is I wet the hair. I got his natural part there on this right side, and then I moved everything off to the left just to get it out of the way. And what I did was I combed all that length down to this side here where it wants to fall, and I'm going to do a version of block graduation. It's kind of a vertical graduation. So I'm going to section the hair each time I comb through there. I'm going to hold my pointer finger and the middle finger flush to the head, and I'm going to angle out my hands at the top, like where my ring is. I'm going to angle that area out some, and that's what's going to create that weight that we're wanting to leave. And as you guys can tell, it's kind of already brushing back anyways. That's kind of the way he was wearing it. So his hair is kind of trained to do that. And then what we will do from here, I'm just going to show this right side because we do carry it all the way through the back and then do the exact same thing on his left side. But I'm just going to bring this right side to you guys. What we'll do from here is we will part the hair down the middle, pull all that hair from the middle part on that right side and over to this right side that we just worked on. And then what we will do is we will meet up that weight or the length up top to where we just cut that weight on the sides so that the top will never hang over the sides. Hope that makes sense, and I'll try to talk through here a little bit more. So as you guys noticed, I did move his bangs out of the way. We will deal with those in just a little bit. But basically what you're trying to do here is the right section of this top part that you're cutting right now should meet up with the top side of where we started with that vertical section on that side. And as you guys can tell, this is blending in very nice. It's combing back really nice. It's combing forward if he does decide to wear it spiked up and forward. Or he can brush it back or a comb over. It's going to be a very balanced haircut. And now we're going to get into the actual fade. Alright guys, so this is a prime example of why I like the ergos. I didn't waste any time. We grabbed a 2-guard, closed it all the way up. I'm being very cautious when I do get up to that parietal ridge in the weight area, making sure that we flick out every time. But I took that 2-guard, blowed out this whole side panel so that we know we're going to fade up into a 2. And when I got up there to the top, it blended in perfect to that vertical section that we did right off the bat with shears. Now I'm going to take those cordless detailers about the top of the C-cup, not all the way up to the top, but right at that top curve. Tap that ball line in, immediately flick it out, take the guard off the ergo, and then this is where I also enjoy using the ergos right now because I open that lever all the way up. We're going to start right there at that bald line at the bottom, and then I'm going to just pretty much just kind of glide it up through there, use the contour shape of his head, take about a full 1-inch section, if not even 1.25 inches, and as long as you are very cautious when you get up to that weight and you're flicking out every time you get to the top, you can almost get away with not even having to blend out that middle section there. Of course, we're going to try to detail it a little bit more, but I mean, for a rough draft, honestly guys, I didn't speed that up too much. That really did come together very fast, especially considering, you know, what his hair looked like when he came in. Now, I did leave it a little darker in the perimeter areas here so that we could get a slight vertical bar and a little bit of the C-cup there. We do mess with that a little bit right here. I put an open one guard on there, and we're just kind of trying to flick through there a little bit, lightening that transition between the open section and the two that we did previously. Now, I did get up into it just a tad more than what I would have liked to right there. So we're going to come back in a sec, hit that weight right there towards that back left section with the blending shears, and then we were good to go after that. We were back to on pace with what we wanted to do. So of course guys, I am still an amateur at this. Somehow I missed the whole back and left side of the haircut. I was probably going to leave off the left side anyways because it's so much similar to the right, but I was going to show you guys how I worked that back area, and somehow I did not get that filmed. It cut straight to, you know, an already finished top, styled on top or whatever. But trust me, as long as you follow those same steps, I did the same thing. We did the 2-guard open section, had that ball line in there, and then just blended it in with that two and the 1-guard. We did that all the way around. Now what we did style wise, we styled it forward and spiked up at first, and then we transitioned over to that kind of comb over and pulled back, and he really liked that style. Now for the beard, we're going to treat it just like we do the haircut up top. We started with a 2-guard going down with the growth of the hair just to remove a little bit of the bulk and lighten that top line up just a tad bit. Then we flipped it over, did that 2-guard kind of the bottom of the ear up towards the bottom of the earlobe up towards the top of the ear. Took that guard off, did an open section, half open, and that pretty much blended it out. We're using the FXs there as a rough draft, and then we've got a no guard with this ergo. We've got it all the way closed up, and you guys can see that curve that he has in his beard there, that crease or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna go just below that. I'll have him tilt his head back just a little bit. We'll get a nice angle from the longest point down there in his chin back towards his Adam's apple area. That's generally the way I like to do it. That way it gives a nice full appearance from the front, but underneath he doesn't have so much, it's not going, you know, halfway down his neck. Clean up his mustache. Obviously you got to use that the Uno shaver for the cheek. Get all that extra cheek hair out of the way so that you can come right in, use that razor. I am dry shaving him because I had it prepared with that Uno shaver, a brand new blade. Make sure that you stretch that skin, hold the razor at a 45-degree angle, and bring it back to the line. And it's going to be a very crispy lineup, a huge transformation from what he came in with. So, like I said, guys, I was very happy with the way this haircut was coming together. Alright guys, here's a quick rundown of the cut. This was a mid to high bald fade on a first time client, new to the shop, new to me, and he had 9 months worth of hair growth here. So we had our work cut out for us. We wanted to have a lot of different options, whether that be to messy on top, spiked on top, comb over, push towards the back, you name it, we wanted to be able to do it. Trim the beard up, give it a nice shape, put the razor on that beard, give it a nice crispy lineup. So that's what we did. Make sure you guys hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what you thought about this cut. Stick around for just a few more seconds, guys. I want to do a quick video doing the giveaway for that 1K giveaway, and we'll see who that winner was. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and we'll get right into that winner. All right, what's going on, guys? It's the 1K giveaway video. I've got a random YouTube comment generator here, and so it's going to pull in all the comments that had Clutch 2021 in it, and then we're going to pick a selected random person in there. I wanted to give you guys as long as possible, so I didn't really have this set up. I'm not at the shop. I'm actually off work today. I've been wearing a headset for playing Xbox. Hair's messed up. I'm at my parents' house. Beard's not fixed. So never mind all that, guys. We're gonna do this random drawing right here on the camera, and then I'm gonna upload today's video, which you guys hopefully just watched. All right, so there's that. All right, so who we got? Ad Cuts Barber. Love the video, Clutch 2021. Maybe AD Cuts. I don't know if it's ad cuts, but all right, we'll see if there is a way to get in touch with him. I'll hit him up in the comments and let him know that he was the winner. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate all the support for the channel. You guys got me to that 1K mark, which is what we've been striving to get to. Now it's keep moving forward. 1,500, 2,000. Why not? And then of course those minutes watched. We got it. That's the biggest thing, guys. Is the minutes watched. That's the next big step to getting the channel monetized, which is ultimately one of the big goals of the channel was to be monetized. I do have a family to support, of course, so that's the whole reason for doing it. Plus, obviously, I know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to learn. And the least that I can do is bring something to somebody that I've learned from someone else, and continue that cycle. That way, everybody that walks around outside has a good haircut, and that's ultimately what I care about. So appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for Wednesday's video because you've already watched Sunday's video, and we'll catch you in the next one.